Good afternoon. I'm not so sure the time it is there where you are in Zambia. Good afternoon. Yeah, here in the UK it's 10 a.m. in the morning. I have a lot of things to speak about, and it's very important that we speak. As somebody who has been speaking on matters in Zambia, you need to hear me out when I keep on speaking about things. You may not like me. I've just received so many audios telling me how I'm dirty, I smell, I don't bath, I can't afford even to protect any vote, I am poor. That's why I'm on social media as a blogger. I have nothing to do with my life. Now, the question is, I want to challenge at least 5 PF members to come on social media and speak about what is happening in Zambia. I just want to see if they will be outside jail or they'll be in jail. I hate ungratefulness. I hate it when people want to use people and then look at them like trash, like we don't matter. When I'm speaking about certain things, I'm not speaking because I hate this person, because I don't like this person. No, you must understand from my angle as a neutral voice. How many PF members can go out there and speak and protest and they'll be alive tomorrow? How many are in jail? Are you really worried about those in jail, or you're worried about who you want to please as a leader now because you want to eat? All right. Let me start from the beginning. On the 5th of June 2025, we lost Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu. Today is his birthday. Post-birthday, whilst he's dead, he would have been 69. Now, my first reaction when I heard of his death was, what's this? Is this a prank or it's real? My videos are there all over TikTok, YouTube. I was shocked. I didn't know what was happening. I was minding my own business, doing my own things. Of course, I can talk about what's happening in Zambia here and there, about football, about, musicians here and there. That doesn't mean that I have no life here in the UK. I do have a life. I started being concerned about the affairs of Zambia. I sympathized, and I still sympathize with the Patriotic Front. That is why you should see me. I always celebrate Given Luinda and Nakachinda. It hurts me to today that Nakachinda is in prison, because I got used to his updates. Check my YouTube channel. I have more than 20 videos of Nakachinda. Anytime he speaks, I download the video and I post the video. Why? Because I started understanding what is going on. The politics that we have faced for the past years has been tit for tat, chochise. With the MMD, we know what MMD did, what Chilua did, we know that. And now the Patriotic Front, we know what transpired between HH and the Patriotic Front. Do I support HH? No, I don't. Why? Because I'm not happy about many things that he does. If I did, you would see me celebrating what he does, but I don't. I literally talk about HH every day. And this is me signing up to say I can never come to Zambia. That's what it means. I can never come to Zambia. Even if I want to come to Zambia today, I'll be arrested at the airport. Why? Because I've stood for the Patriotic Front. Have I ever eaten a penny from PF? Oh, please, shut up. You don't even know what I'm talking about. Stop coming here to insult me. You don't even know what I'm saying. Peace off. Block. You understand? I've never eaten any penny from PF. Never eaten a penny from UPND. Why do I do so? I want to remain neutral without touching my feelings or emotions. Or these people have helped me when I was stranded, so let me be talking for them. No, I've never. I spent 5 million kwacha during the campaigns. I've said this publicly all the time. We made sure we protected the votes. Did I go back to HH, say, HH, give me a job? Has HH given me a job? If I really wanted, I would have gotten a job. So we get back to what happened when Dr. Edgar Chagwa died. I've sympathized with the family. My loyalty remains with the family. I've always stood by the family. If me, Lillian Mutambo, I'm not a PF member, I was about to start a certain venture, I put it on hold. By now, you should be seeing me traveling around. I put it on hold. Say, no, first tukashike balungu. And yet I had no close relationship with him. I've never spoken to him on the phone. I've met Tasila. Why? Because of the respect of the impasse and the family. And then we have a lawyer, Makebi Zulu, who is more close to the family, more close to the late, part of the Patriotic Front, vying for office for presidency, whilst Edgar Chagwa remains unburied. I have put my things on hold. And Makebi Zulu leaves South Africa and says, I'm going to Zambia to stand. Now, before then, it started coming out on social media that Makebi Zulu people are calling him to stand. I'm a politician. I know when people do those tricks, they tell people, you start pushing my name out there, and then I'll now say that people are calling me to stand. I called Makebi Zulu me. I don't believe in talking behind anyone's back. I don't do that. I said, Makebi, they're saying they want you to stand. Stay away. Oh, no, people want me to stand. I said, Makebi, reject it. Refuse. Deny. Yes, you have done so much. We appreciate you. You have stood by the Lungu family. But this is a bad move, wrong timing, and HH will injure you. I said, no. But if people want me to stand, I said, Makebi, stay away. If you like, ask Makebi Zulu if I called him. That was when I posted on my page to say, those people calling for Makebi, leave him alone. And not only did I end with Makebi, I spoke to so many people I cannot even mention for the sake of respect. They were all surprised that he wants to stand. Allegedly, he wants to stand. A page was created for him, which is a good thing. But look at it this way. How many people received Makebi Zulu at the airport? 2 or 3 people. But do you know, if he had been patient, he would have been received in 2026 as a hero by more than 50,000 people at the airport? In this life, be patient. Never rush for anything. There's time for everything. I am not against Makebi Zulu because I don't like him. No. I am against the decision to stand in this period when Dr. Edgar Chagwa remains unburied. Standing for presidency is a big task. We're talking about right now, his home is busy. Okay? We have people who live around him that say, oh, his house is busy. At what time will he attend to the Lungu family when they need certain documents and papers? You people that have influenced him to stand, you don't like him. You don't love him. And certainly you've never mastered HH. Because if you've mastered the way Hakainde Hichilema operates, you would have preserved Makebi Zulu for the 11th hour. And not bring him now at his vulnerable state. You bring him to Zambia. It's good. Some mothers are supporting him. But the question remains, why the interest now? Why not 3 years ago? 2 years ago? So yesterday I listened to Makebi Zulu's interview. And I was disgusted. I felt disappointed. I felt the deception. I saw the manipulation. You are vying for office because you have received the blessings. That's what he said, from the family. The family who are still having a funeral. Edgar Lungu has not yet been buried. It is morally wrong to have Makebi Zulu aspiring for presidency. Look here. Anyone can stand in PF. Whether you don't choose Brian Mundubile, you go and choose Luinda, you choose whoever. It's okay. That is your choice and your decision. We will support you. Don't forget that PF, the Zambians, are still having the memories of how PF governed Zambia. Zambians suffered at the hands of PF. So when we are trying to speak and we're trying to advise, we're not advising because we have nothing to do, we are non-entities like I've been insulted so many audios. Or because you are dirty, you can't afford a wig. I'm a Pan-Africanist, so I have to cover my hair. I'm not doing that because I have nothing to do. It's because I am a neutral person who is not looking at, oh, Makebi Zulu stood for the family of the ECL, so he should stand. Politics is not about emotions and how you feel and how you think this person is representing the family. No. It's not a love affair. You are not dealing with an ordinary man. If it was Lungu who was the president, and Makebi Zulu is vying right now, I'm talking about somebody with a heart like Lungu, I will say, it's okay. But HH will injure this guy. I am not talking because I have nothing to say. The plans that HH has for Makebi Zulu, prepare for your heart attacks. Prepare for your heartbreaks. Prepare for many disappointments. HH is very angry with Makebi Zulu for the way he stood for the family, and we clapped and supported him. He should have maintained that. So now, you are the reason why, as a spokesperson, ECL has not been buried in Zambia. Plans were arranged for him to be buried in Zambia. You now abandon the family in South Africa and say you've come to stand. And the head church, the Haka in the Ichilema, that I've studied for the past 3 months, will allow you, Makebi Zulu, to stand. Lord have mercy. The church I have studied will allow Makebi Zulu to stand. Forget that Makebi Zulu has no criminal record. They will find it. You are putting this guy's life in danger. You are putting his life in danger. And previously, people had advised, may his soul rest in peace. But ECL, you, the same people rallying behind Makebi Zulu, are the ones who are saying, stand, up. What has happened now? Don't you learn from your mistakes? Don't you know who Hakainde Hichilema is? In our African culture, before anyone can participate in anything, you must first finish. There is no way a man can go and marry another woman before they have buried the wife. And you say no, because the family were waiting for the mother to come from America, from this place. So anyway, I'm going home. When the mother comes, I will now go and bury. No! Intambi, Nintambi, we are Africans. Let's not throw away our culture with the way things go in Zambia. And Kabans, I'm not losing any credibility or any relevance. You are not listening to the voice of the Zambian people. And if you cannot listen to the Zambian people now, who is going to trust the PF to be in leadership? In what way? There are so many people who are political parties who are ready to stand right now. There is Calabar there. There is Fred Membe. There is ZWW. There is John Sangwa. You understand? So if you guys want to play games and do Milingalato and say, okay, this is the person we're going to go for, no problem. You You can put him there as a candidate. But don't say last time or any time to say, I never warned you about this man's safety. Each time he comes on Emmanuel Mwamba's program, the question I was always asking is, are you safe? Mulea, Mukanwa Kankalam, you even seeing that the lion has opened the mouth and you are going there yourself. And you will tell me, he may not be a young man. Some people have told me he's not my son. He's not my child. I shouldn't be bothered. In the first place, none of you can come on social media to speak about any injustice in Zambia. You'll be arrested. So when I come here to speak, you should listen. It's not about me trying to be selfish of anything, or maybe I'm promoting this guy. Give me Given Luwinda, I'll promote him. Give me Mutoto Fire, Katotwe, Mapalo, whatever. Whoever you have, we will promote that person. But you are insulting me, calling me names, calling me all sorts of things. I appreciate you, but you will remember my words in this live stream. Thank you. You are calling me that I'm not normal. I appreciate you. No normal person will support what is going on around Makebi Zulu. And no, Makebi Zulu is not a Joseph, like you're saying. He will never be a Joseph. He will never be a Moses. He will never be a David. Because it's not written in his blood or he's anointed to be president. No. How many times did HH try to be president? And I used to tell you people, I never even used to know HH or support him until I had a dream. And I said, this man will be president one day. Isn't he president? And HH was injured. That's one thing you should realize. The man was injured. He should have sought for counseling for him to feel better. But he's thinking of how PF treated him. That's why the first thing HH did when he entered in office was to dismantle PF. So, you knew the treatment that you gave HH. The first thing, if you are real politicians, was to form a party in 2021, immediately rebranding. Makebi Zulu is not a new, as you're trying to say. This is somebody who has an impasse in South Africa. He's been part of the Patriotic Front. He was a minister. He lost elections in 2021. A constituency. I never even knew who he was till Edgar Lungu died. I never. I think the only time I heard about Makebi Zulu was when Mutale Mwanza supported Bianca over the issue of when she had a lawyer. That's when I heard there was a Makebi Zulu lawyer. Law FM. I didn't even know who he was. I've never seen him. I used to think it's an old man. I even mentioned that before. I have praised him, appreciated him, and even said he would be best as a vice president. Because the vice president doesn't need to come to Zambia. He can be in South Africa, and we simply just say, Makebi Zulu for vice president. My posts are there. I put KBF for president, Makebi Zulu for vice president. I will never change my tongue. I'm not like that. But why would you now say he wants to be the main man of the match? When a vice president, even the one in Malawi, the doctor that is a vice president, she lives in the UK here. And they still nominated her as a vice president. But at this point, you must listen to our advice, because I've seen all the things that are going on right now. From when, Edgar Lungu died, and all these things that are happening, and all the things that have happened in the past. If I was part of you, I would have told you from the beginning, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. You have put Makebi's life in danger. I know he's got security, bodyguards, all those things. You don't know what you're about to put this guy into. I will wish him well, But at least I have warned you. I wish he stayed away. Don't get me wrong. 2031, he wants to stand. I'll be his campaign manager. But in 2026, this is a dangerous politics. If you listen to HH when he was attacked with the 2-stone, and by the way, the people who attacked HH, it's his own people. The miners, those who get those sincerely mines and all those illegal miners, as you call them, they work with the government of the day. And we have audios of UPND miners complaining, I was chased away from these places. So he is getting it wrong to say it's PF. So now they'll be looking for every PF to attack. No. It's his own people. The grassroots, the ground is ready for the right person that will choose unitedly. Now, in as much as people are trying to campaign for Makebi Zulu, they are scandalizing Brian Mundubile. I celebrate the man because he is a member of parliament. He has 29 members of parliament who've endorsed him and other people. If you feel he's not the right person, that's your choice. But for Makebi Zulu, trust me on this, this is not wise at all. I have received calls from pastors asking me, is this true what we're seeing on Facebook? You talk to these people, tell them to stop this. I said, what am I going to tell them? They are calling me a lunatic. They are calling me this. They are telling me this. Yes, I can say negative things. Why? Because the whole candidature of Makebi Zulu is through deception and manipulation. The Zambians have been drawn to him. And by the way, the people who are supporting him is the Patriotic Front, not the Zambian people. If you go on the grassroots now, Zambians don't trust PF. If you think Zambians will make the mistake and say, let's bring PF back, they can't. Forget about it. That's why when we're looking at candidates, we're looking at, okay, this person can work with this party and merge, be president and vice president. That's why you see some of us will be endorsing this candidate and that candidate. Because we're even talking to other parties. Please work with this person. As we speak, there's no PF. No PF anywhere. It's with Chabinga. Even the convention, there is plans to disrupt that meeting. There is plans to disrupt it. Why don't you go to political parties? Speak to them. We have a candidate. Let him be the vice. You be the president. Let's work together. Tienda convention is say this PF. We are coming back to power. Which HH will allow you to come back to even be on the ballot? You've wasted so much time for us. We've told you, give us a leader. This is a Zambian cry. Give us a leader. You've taken us round and round in circles. No, today is Koti. Then boom, Makebi Zulu wants to stand. It's never done. It is never done. Anywhere. And if you, for example, Makebi Zulu is the one that you adopt. I don't know which party you have. Maybe you have a vehicle. Zambians don't want somebody that they know this person will be controlled by people. No. They want somebody that will stand for themselves. Okay? To be a president is not a joke. We are talking about what is even happening right now in Nigeria. Trump has made statements about Nigeria. Suppose Trump makes statements like that about Zambia. What will be Makebi Zulu's response? Because he has failed to dialogue with HH to bury ECL. A leader, kumumwena pari ifidechtika even right now. It's easy. Fly down to Zambia. Speak to HH. Mr. President, sir. Stay away. Listen, we have been dragging each other to court. Then you now leave the family and fly to Zambia And somebody will be saying, you don't have a voter's card. I came to Zambia to register as a voter and stood in Munali. I have my voter's card is there. I think I will show you. At the end of the day, it is you guys that will come on social media and be crying, doing hashtag, free Makebi, free Makebi, free Makebi. Is that what you want to do? The person you are joking around with HH is a smooth criminal. Is a mafia. You understand? Even if it's democracy, PF is very democratic. Leave us alone. Who are you? You are disrespecting our elders. Nobody is disrespecting anybody. We are just saying, stay away from this race for now. Your life is important. Well, if people are ready to do whatever they want to do, it's up to you. But you guys, I'll remind you that I told you. I'll remind you that I told you. Nobody is scared of Makebi Zulu. Not even HH is scared of Makebi. Nowhere. Don't lie to yourselves. We celebrate Makebi Zulu for the role he has played in the Lungu family. But should that warrant him to stand as president? No. For now, no. And because you guys don't like the truth, none of you like the truth, she's a UPND puppet. Me that if I just arrive in Zambia, I'll be arrested. How do I become a UPND puppet? Me that talks about HH every day, call him a mafia. Today, I am now a UPND puppet. Why? Because you don't like the truth. If truly you listen to the people, in 2021, you would have listened when we complained about Kadarism, and PF would have been in power today. My videos are there on my YouTube channel. Go to my YouTube page, Lillian Mutambo TV, on the live. Click on live. You will see all the videos I will talk about PF. PF, stop this. PF, stop this. You will lose. By then, no one was even looking at HH. Nobody. And then I came to Zambia. I received a call. Comrade, from Motomola. Comrade, where are you? I said, I'm in Dollar. Come to Lusaka. Come and declare interest. Where do you come from? I said, no, we live in Avondo. Come and stand in Munali. The moment I declared interest, boom, UPND started booming. That is why UPND respect me. They can talk whatever they want to talk. It's politics. At the end of the day, they say, but Ujamkazu, she really fought for us. So, when I'm coming to speak about him, it's not about me being scared of Makebi Zulu or you are whatever for your candidate. This candidate, it's nothing to do with that. It's about the role he is playing as the family spokesperson. Even South Africa, wala to dabo. So, how? And I know why all this is there. People are looking at Makebi Zulu was close to Walungu. He obviously knows the connections of ECL for funding for campaign. Look, campaign is not about money. Ngana usalwa, nishina usalwa. You don't even need money to campaign. You just go through like that. There are people who've become presidents without a penny. Edgar Lungu, for example, he never had money. But people just came, that is how it works. Life is spiritual. And anointing, when God has anointed you to be a leader in Zambia, I'll tell you this for a fact. This 2026, the person who would have been in Zambia now, and I will say this is supposed to be the president of Zambia, is Emmanuel Mamba. That man is anointed for that throne. That's why they chased him away. You understand? Should he come to Zambia now because he's been anointed to be on the throne for his safety? Thank God in the Bible, Joseph was not murdered by the brothers. He was lucky. But we don't know if he'll be lucky. So even him, he's staying away for now. But he has the grace to be a president without even forcing anything. You understand? So on this one, we are advising as the international community, as Zambians. Me, I'm speaking as a Zambian. I'm not PF. I'm not UPND. I'm not a supporter of, oh, this one. No. I'm speaking with the Zambians, with the calls and complaints I've received from Zambians. Let the Malukula first finish the burial first. Then he can declare his interest. It is just the way it should be in the African culture. You cannot anywhere. To me, I feel like ECL has been betrayed. You can call me Chupuba, you can call me whatever. At the end of the day, it will be on record that I told you. Makebi Zulu's life is in danger. What did I say? Makebi Zulu's life is in danger. If you are prayer warriors, start praying for him. If you are what? Try. But if I were you, I would have told him to stay away for now. Because of the plans and things and setups and traps that will follow him. In this type of regime, it's not safe for him. But he wants to stand. It's his choice. At the end of the day, I'm not part of the PF. I've been told, when did I join? Who are you? Who do you think you are? At the end of the day, I now understand why small Chavinga collected your part. That Chavinga collected your part. I now understand. Because you are too stubborn and too known. You know everything. Your opponent, HH, he's playing PF like chess. Since 2023, HH collected the part. In September, I told the PF, this person that you are claiming NCP will work together with NCP. I said, this guy will be bought by UPND. He can't. He's loyal. I said, oh, really? No, they're going to give us our party back in September. I said, oh, really? The HH, I know. I doubt. What happened? Judge Concepta is not part of it. Judge Concepta is saying she doesn't know anything. They've taken it back. You'll be dragging each other back and forth. You are wasting a lot of time instead of mastering the opponent. He may be your hope, but I can guarantee you, filing in even nominations, for example, if you chose Makebi Zulu, he'll be blocked from the gate of his house. He'll be blocked. Where is he going to pass? Where? Who's going to allow him? Because HH does not forgive. And he does not forget. Chari Mukaripa, what has happened in South Africa? The whole world is talking about how we have a president who has been unburied. How many presidents, former presidents, have died after ECL? We've had 2 and even a minister in Botswana. All of them that have been buried. Okay? They have been buried. They have been buried. They have been buried, all of them. Former president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, has been buried. Former president of Kenya, buried. Minister of Agriculture in Botswana, buried. Edgar Lungu, mortuary. And you could see from the frustrations of HH, he said, I can't travel. I've always wanted to ensure that we bury our leader. There's a lot of talks about Ifishimba wanting to get this and that and that. But you have been holding on to the body, which as a family spokesperson, HH will bring you to book. And that's the truth. I'm sorry. You don't want to hear this. But for me, I feel sorry for you people that you don't understand your opponent, HH. You don't. Politics is a dirty game, and it's like football. Okay? The person that you are dealing with, HH, right now, is even watching this video. You have injured him. You have provoked him. You have mocked him. You will never see the body, which I've danced there. HH, you will never see the body. Me, Takwe, you never see the body. Eh? Then you, the one that is the main man, the spokesperson of the family, you now come to Zambia. I've come to stand as president. Hey! HH! will allow you. You will see how you play a game right now. Wait. I've shared some prophecies. I didn't want to mention Makebi Zulu's name. If you watch the 2 prophecies from the Cameroonian guy, go and listen to what he said. The plan that they have for a young man, he'll be arrested. If I put Makebi Zulu, you would have come to attack me. So I put it there, the prophecy. But I will reshare it when it happens to say, this is what the man meant. So, black, white television, it's you who lacks wisdom. Because for people who've been in government for 10 years, you are doing politics of opposition as if we are now in UK, doing UK politics. If America can do Mingalado, what about Africa? What about Africa? You understand? The role I have played is to advocate for the Zambian people. So if we are advocating for Makebi Zulu now, to say, Makebi Zulu, please, my brother, stay away for now. Stay away for now. A church will injure you. It's not even something that I'll even come on Facebook and celebrate. I will come and say, I told you. The plans HH has are bad. I would have used the other way to say deadly, but they are very bad. So if I were you, the excitement, the adrenaline, people following you, they are coming there, the crowd, he has come. You would have received 50 times that crowd from the Zambians if you had waited and came to Zambia during the inauguration in 2026. The whole greatest road would be waiting. Makebi Zulu Aboya. Makebi Zulu Aboya. But people are impatient, you know, and you know how God works. We were impatient as well. We just picked HH and he gave us HH. Okay? And today we are saying HH is not a good person. HH was a good person. He has abused his office. He's become now selfish and, you know, power has gotten too much to his head and he's doing whatever he wants to do because now he feels he's untouchable. Even him, I've rebuked him several times. But whilst he's in power, whilst Makebi Zulu is in power, HH is in power. Amen for Makebi Zulu in the future. In 2031, you'll be in power. Whilst HH is in power, these few remaining months, they'll be very dangerous. Very dangerous. 2026 is not... His people right now, they're in the gym. They are training. Alamukapumwa. 2026. And trust me, believe me on this, few Zambians will be out to vote. That's how 2026 will be. A few will be out to vote. It will be rough. Rougher than Tanzania. 2026. HH told you people. You think he doesn't mean those words? PF, he had to use Chabinga and Mao Sampa. People are part of the party to scatter PF. Recently, he nearly used Kelvin to dismantle Socialist Party. Yesterday, I've seen that a UPND member has joined Kalaba. Ugutulaya, you'll be surprised that HH will be the only one on the ballot because that's his plan. So when I say that Makebi Zulu is a weak candidate, I mean he is weak in so many ways that UPND can use it to campaigning. We've already dug the grave. Morning, ku court. Then number to then under anybody but they can. Easy to the campaigning. And for the fact that he was aspiring to be a member of parliament in 2021 and he did not win in 2021, they'll use that as well. But for me, as a sister to Makebi Zulu, people will use you. They are trying to use you because they feel you have the money. They are reserving their monies. They are putting you in the forefront, pushing you to fire, pushing you to danger, whilst they sleep in their houses quietly and say, "Women were signed." They did the same thing to ECL. He is normal. Pastors have spoken. I have spoken. It's up to you. You can carry on insulting me, Makebi Zulu supporters on your platforms. Call me all sorts of names. But you will live to regret. Patience pays. Zambia is not desperate for a leader. Zambia is not stranded for a president. There are so many people in Zambia who will come up with one candidate, they work together, and will pick from that person as a president. But at the pace and the rate you're going, 2026, in as much as Zambians don't like HH, they would rather be in peace, sleeping, knowing that no kada will come and collect their vegetables. No kada will ask for transport. No kada will beat them up. No bloodshed. They would rather they deal with that. I have come to Zambia several times. And I can tell you that Zambia is peaceful than it was before. And I've said it on my Facebook. It's very peaceful. But mweka as politicians, mule iponona. That's how it is. But for an ordinary Zambian, they are doing their own business. They are not involved in politics. How are they enjoying peace? Peace, yeah, they are. Even though there's no electricity, they are enjoying peace. So that is what Zambians are keeping at the back of their mind. So don't you feel that PF, we owe you to come back? No, please. And don't mistake my support for PF, like what is going on, to say, then I'm part of PF. No, I sympathize with you. But that does not mean I subscribe to the brutality we faced in PF. Never. I can never subscribe to that. You should have rebranded yourselves. Renewal. Even if you give us Greyford Monday and say, Twami Pere, Zambia will still muzio. Wamene uyu is new. You understand? But you have your own ways of how you want to do things. According to you guys, you have a constitution, you have leaders. It's up to you. My own is, I have said it. Coming to vie for presidency using deception and manipulation is a very big, it's a red flag. A big, big red flag. And for an ordinary Zambian, now you see, you just hate the man. I hate him in what way? It's you who doesn't like him. Because if you like him, you would have protected him from what HH would do to him. If you really liked him. You told Balungu, when in the actual fact they started working with other candidates to push their agenda, they had to drop that and start pushing Balungu again. What happened? You should have mastered HH by now. In the 3 months I've worked with HH. Oh, Makebi Zulu. I like Kalapes. He's laughing at you people. HH is laughing at you people. So these people don't know me. You see? You see? Somebody saying Kasonde Mwenda is under attack right now by UPND cadres at Zesco company. They want to burn his car. Okay. What did I tell you? They will stand alone on the ballot. That is their plan. How will you make it easy? By fronting people who have issues to deal with HH. So Makebi Zulu has an issue. I've heard people say, Mundubile is working with UPND. That's politics. Anyone can say anything. I watched people disrespect Waluwinda last time. To say they went to South Africa, they've been eating money from Mudolo. Mudolo works with the UPND. Somebody who doesn't even know anyone in UPND. He's a proper PF. I came on this platform. I took a picture of Luwinda and Nakachinda doing this. And I said, these two, they are warriors of this party. That same time, that is me. I have never disrespected Luwinda or Nakachinda in any way. People were fighting the Mudolo and Dalama for Mudolo. This, I stayed away because of the respect I have for them. So even, please don't come to my page and start insulting me, okay? You don't come here and call me an idiot. You don't even have a voice where you are. You speak right now what is going on in Zambia. You see how you'll be arrested. You should appreciate. You are very ungrateful. It's you who's an idiot. Can you even speak? You are calling me an idiot. Go and speak and we see you if you can speak. Nonsense. No wonder Chabinga has collected the party. If it's so, you don't even listen to advice. And you think Zambians are foolish? They'll come and support, say, hey, we know. Zambians are not stupid, my friend. Zambians can never forget what they went through under PF. You should actually humble yourselves and rally behind people. What type of thing is that? You think what? Zambia, you are not the only... Upper for and Parashara Bantu. You are not the only ones that can govern Zambia. We have even an elder, Dr. Sebastian Copeland. He can govern Zambia better than PF. Why do you think we're even telling you to work with a candidate like Munduvile or Luwinda? Because these people, they will hold everyone together and they will release people out of prison. That's our target. But because you are selfish, those who are in prison for 8 years, they will stay 8 years. If HH becomes president, whose fault? Now your fault. At this time, Nach Boka, the grassroots is fertile. I want to be president. I want to be president. All you want to say, you've never even won a constituency. I want to be president. Okay. Let's have 25 presidents. At the end of the day, it is your people who will be in jail up to 2031. They are your people. Are they my people? I've spoken for them. But your selfishness is what will lead your people who are in jail, Chitotera, to spend up to 2031. There are some people who are in jail for 21 years for what they didn't even do. Even the Baba for Edgar Chagwalungu is in jail. So, if you like, do what you want. We have someone like Kalaba who has a party, who has a PF. Go and talk to him, beg him. Let's work together. We're having convention. This one is standing. This one, okay. It's your own choice. When I mentioned Munduvile, the reason why I even mentioned him is because any party can work with him. Remember, he's still a member of parliament. So, even vice president, he can be taken. Okay? For the sake of him to remember those people who are in jail. That's my target. I'm not worried about you wanting to come and steal again and be giving money to girlfriends. No, you're not my priority. My priority is those people who are in jail. Not you want to come and collect targets. You want to go and collect this one's cars. This one's what? You want to put... No. We're not there to support your adventure. Many of you, your girlfriends benefited. That's why you're broke. PF. You are broke. That's why anybody who has money, you will follow them. All of you moved. You shifted to South Africa. Mwapangana secretariat in South Africa. Because you heard that Mutolo has money. Now Makebi Zulu as a family lawyer, you know that he has money and connections. You don't do that. Let's think of those in jail. Otherwise, when HH wins next year, 2026, I will now enter into a plea. I will start begging HH, please release them. That is my job. I will enter now. And I will forget about politics till 2021. Because there's no way some people can stay. I will say, no, please, sir. Independence, just release them. Let them go. You understand? But of course, many of you people, you are not seeing the future. The way HH has been playing, picky na, picky dolly. If I knew HH was like this 2 years ago, by now, PF, you would have formed a very strong party by now. By now, you could have been fronting a candidate. Everybody support, but it was PF. Oh, we're going to court. You should have let that thing go and start moving. The next year, 2026, whoever will be president will give it back to you. Start rallying behind people who are already strong. This is not how you do politics. Kaidi, you think HH is your friend? HH came to revenge. And you are doing politics, Sungu. Do now. Do. We will see where you will go with this Chisungu politics of meeting people in offices, taking picture, post, and HH will allow you. At the pace you are moving. At the pace you are moving. I'd just go back to thing. PF don't even trust that you are not trusted. PF, the problem with PF, you don't even trust each other. Munduwile is moving around, you don't trust him. He's working with HH. Lubinda goes to South Africa. Oh, Lubinda is eating with Mudolo. He's working with HH. Nakachinda, Nakachinda is working with HH. After Ray is Tonga. Uwe Nakachinda is in jail now. What are you saying? You don't trust yourselves. So how can you come and trust me? Did I ask for you people to trust me? Did I come to say I'm looking for a party to join? I've refused to be part of politics. And I've just been a neutral voice. That's why I support every political party. And I speak to all political party presidents. And the problem of PF is PF. And the problem with PF is they want to be the frontliner in everything. They think they are the only ones who can save Zambia. Oh, without PF. That's what they think. And yet even we have Kasonde Mwenda who does proper checks and balances. Nobody in Zambia can match Kasonde Mwenda's checks and nobody. Go to TikTok, he has the highest views. And then when he becomes president, you'll be shocked that Kasonde Mwenda is the president. Huh? Zambians want a president, but they are not desperate. Somebody says, Tibam seems not stand on a strong ground. Can either be MZ or Kebia. HH will not allow Makebi Zulu to stand anywhere. So I don't know what you're even talking about. Which ACZ will accept his nomination. So I don't know. Because HH will ensure that 98% of the PF people that you're parading will not be on the ballot paper. At all. That one is a... he went to Tanzania. You would think he went to do what in Tanzania? Look, the UPND nominations, how they are, even for them as within political party, they swindle each other. They will give 5 adoption certificates to 3 candidates. Some will be photocopy, some will be original. They will tell this one, my president, or you go this side. Let's use this road. By the time you go and file in, another person has already filed in. The way they are going. From the way I've mastered UPND, Papakatap. Somebody said, what will happen to you and your prophets that saw 26 election? Because even you are scared. I'm not scared of next year. God has told us to not be anxious or worried. For me, what I'm saying is, we need to take precautions. God has told you he will bless you. You go and collect amawanga from the shrine to say, I want to be rich. Does that mean it's God who's blessing you? They tell you sacrifice umwana, bambuya, banoko. And you say, God is blessing me. No. When God says it is done, it is done. But it's how you handle the blessings of God that matter. People tell you, stay away from this for now. Then something happens. What will HH say? Excuse me, Esther, you can't come and call me a prostitute. I'm not a prostitute. Okay? Respect me. All these business calls. 1 minute. Hello? Please, can you call me in 30 minutes, please? 30 minutes, please. I'm just on a... Okay, thank you. You understand? So, You can't come here. Somebody said, MZ knew how is he involved holding the body and being held. Yeah, you are trying to comfort yourselves. Mune kwata mano, have brains. And yes, church may not be God, but he managed to stop a church program. If a church can stop a church program, you know what? I like the way you underestimate church, all of you. I like it. I like it. Because you think a church is your mate. That guy is a smooth criminal. Very smooth. I like the way you underestimate him. If he can, but Apostle Sunday, wasn't he advertising the program? Didn't he advertise? How many days? On the final day with people there, he stopped the program. That's HH for you. So I'm shocked you don't know HH. So because you don't know HH, what will come will shock you. Even the same MZ8 you're talking about, somebody can stop a church program which is involving God. You are thinking you will not stop Makebi Zulu. I beg. Have respect when we try to give you advice of credibility. At the end of the day, ni mwemwe bakachula. Me, when you choose whoever, and whoever becomes president, if HH comes back as president, I will start, just give me the names of all the people in prison. I'll write letters to HH and beg him. Remove this one. Especially, I feel sorry for Bowman Musambo. He doesn't deserve to be there. Kampiongo's wife, she doesn't deserve to be there. These are the people I'm thinking of, not you. Am I thinking about you who wants to come and go and steal gold mine because by UPN Tibaleba? No, I'm not interested in, or you can some lopolawa mine black apple. That's what you want to come and do. No. And only people who are ruffians, who have a mentality of Kadarism, are supporting Makebi Zulu. It should tell you the type of leadership that will be. It will be deadly. So me, I will never be part of Makebi Zulu's adventure for presidency. And certainly, I will not take my Zambian people into fire. Okay, we're already in a frying pan right now. We're being fried by HH. We will now go to another fire. They said the way they're insulting me, these same people, I'll be coming to Zambia, they will even be arresting me. So, I would rather even have a president and we have peace. Or even Kalaba. Or Kasonde than to put PF. I don't trust them. I'm sorry. But to take a PF, good, strong candidate, and to add him to another part, say, work together with the structures, no problem. But for PF, it's not possible. So, Brian Munduwire, even if they don't pick you at a convention, which they might try to embarrass you, go and work with Kalaba. We'll support you. Yes. Go and work with other people. Don't let people dim your light. Work together. And then how I wish Tasila Lungu. Tasila. Anyway, 2031, darling. Tasila Lungu, 2031, darling. Yeah, I'll be your campaign manager. All right. But for now, we are still looking after Papa, who has not yet been buried. And we should also be grateful that for Tasila Lungu's seat, at least it has not been tampered with. Let's be fair. Because she was on maternity leave for I don't know how many months. Now the dad's buried. She's literally been away for close to 2 years. And nobody has tampered with her seat. Let's be grateful. I don't know if she's still receiving her salary. But I still I beg, send me some. Send me at least 25,000 kwacha. So that I should also enjoy it. Say, this is my sister's salary. At least, you know, somebody saying Makebi will not win the convention. For me, I'm not even worried about winning or losing the convention. For me, I'm just afraid he can be injured in the process. Okay? Because I don't know if now he'll be allowed to travel back to South Africa. Because I know somebody who speaks a lot about PF on social media, who went to the airport and his passport was blocked. Luckily, he was able to rush and see how he can get another passport after a week or so, and he was able to travel to South Africa. So that's my worry. Are they going to block Makebi Zulu from traveling back to South Africa? I don't know. Is HH going to just look at, because HH has got some crazy advisors. Levi Ngoma, they have criminal minds. Trevor Mwende, they have mad criminal minds. You understand? So those type of advisors surrounding HH that can abduct JJ Banda, collect his seat, they're not people that you should joke around with. Sit down. Who are you to decide? Michael Jr., it's you to sit down. Come and talk now on Facebook. We see where you'll be. You are useless. Who can you even talk for? Who even listen to you? Okay. Thomas says Chawama seat, yeah, is hot. It can be temporary. Yeah, she's kept her seat. Okay. Kalaba Omundubile is okay. Yeah. So you are using emotions, and the people are supporting. I endorse Makebi. I endorse Makebi. No, you stood by the family. You are using him. You are not politicians. As we've worked at the grassroots in Zambia, we know politics. You are not politicians. You are using sentiments and emotions. Oh, yeah. Oh, he was being paid. It's not free to be a spokesperson or a lawyer. Okay? You know, I don't know how you become close to a lawyer and feel that a lawyer is... No. There's no relationship or friendship or voluntary. It's not a voluntary job. Yeah, he's not doing it voluntarily. It's a service that is being offered. All right, of which most of these people can work. Simon, you can't tell me to turn down. I should turn down for what? I want to remind you in the future that I told you, and you never listened. Me, I've told you PND on WhatsApp groups where because there's this group where they always remove me countrywide. They always say, this one, not a our president, and I tell them 5 things that I've made that are going to make HH lose. 5. Number 1, electricity. Number 2, Mufumbwe. Number 3, Senseli mine. Number 4, putting tongas all over in all the departments, police departments and jobs. Number 5, the so-called scam, free education, that you brag about. Number 6, high unemployment rates. 7, salaries. So, when I talk like this, no. They will not come and insult me. Wadi tumpa, chakuti chako. I've been insult. If I play you insults from PF, you'll be shocked that it's PF people insulting me like this. Yet, even the other day, I posted a voice note of somebody. Somebody gave me, I didn't even know who it was. There were people even scared for their voice note to be on social media. But on WhatsApp, they can insult me blue, black. All right? So, somebody said, don't come out like that. Who knows it all? I know it all, yes, because you don't know your opponent. You don't know who HH is. How many times has HH broken our hearts since these few months? How many times? Kambwidi, we came to cry here. Kambwidi, release Kambwidi. Did HH feel pity? Did he feel pity for Kambwidi when he was sick? We did videos. He served his 5-month sentence. That's the person, you. You now want to be parading Makebi Zulu to say, come and stand. HH. Anyway, Alice, I've told you. I've told you, you can insult me, you can call. Some people are even saying, that's why this musician insults. I don't have time to start responding to people who have no grade 12 certificate. What am I going to respond to them? They have to dance for HH to survive. I don't do that shit or that crap. I don't. And nobody has funded me. I've never been funded by anybody. I can show you my bank account. I probably have 200 kwacha in my Zambian bank account. I wish it even had 2 million kwacha or 5 million. I can even come and dance here for the person who's funded me. If I really want, I can contact HH and HH will give me money. If I want now, HH will give me 20,000. I should even close my Facebook. I will live my life and enjoy my life. So, Mule Tasha. Don't come here and disrespect me. If I want HH today to give me money, he will give me today. And I will close his Facebook. But I have what I call integrity. I have integrity. What am I going to eat the money for? Then you'll be suffering as a Zambian person. Eh? You'll be suffering as a Zambian person. Then what happens? Nobody can fund me. You don't like listening to the truth. When I started speaking for things that are happening, UPND started saying I've been paid. Now UPF, you are saying I've been paid. So who is paying me? UPND are saying PF is paying me. PF are saying UPND is paying me. Please, where do they collect money for me to be paid? I want to be paid. I need money. Now, I have urgent needs. I need money. Please give me the one who gives money so that I should collect. UPND, contact me. Tell me who can give me some money right now. I need money right now. I need direct contact. HH, I'm paying coffee. A small $50,000 or in fact, $1 million. HH is rich. HH, I need $1 million. Give me the number. I collect. PF, who gives money as well? I want to know. I've never eaten a copper from anybody. And somebody should come and insult me and tell me, who do you think you are? Even food is in the bembas. I learned this proverb from my husband. Food will be in the mouth you are chewing. You will never even appreciate. Nibanga that can take bullets for PF right now. Ooh! Tasha. Ooh! Which is Zambian? Who will take bullets? In as much as if you don't have Shupamuli HH. Who will start standing on Facebook and say, yeah, but by HH, the more babu. Every much Takudi, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Show me. Like they say, show me your friends and I'll know who you are. Me, I'm a friend to PF. I am at least talking what should be done. So if you decide to ignore, you are on your own. At least I have told you what is happening. We have so many people. Bino Mpondo is there. These are PF young youths. So many. Okay? Yeah, it's you who needs serious prayers. If I'm talking about HH here, you'll be praising me. Hey, Waland. Why now? Because I'm talking about Makebi Zulu, I need serious prayers. It's you who needs serious prayers. Get out. Let me block you. Nonsense. If I'm talking about HH, you even be clapping. Hey! Anyway, it seems somebody saying with no sponsored keys. Oh, wait. I am sponsored. Thank you. Anyway, we wait for the convention and see what will happen. And it is my prayer that Makebi Zulu just goes back to South Africa and forget about the rest in 2026. And I carry on being his sister. But if he decides to carry on, maybe to go and look for a party and stand and by force, he's on his own. Otherwise, you are giving HH a clean, easy victory in 2026. If you don't listen. Okay? If you don't listen. There are some people who went to ECL in 2021. ECL, don't stand, you will lose. The advisors. Don't mind this person. This person is frustrated. Another advisor. This person. This one said this. ECL said, okay, I'll stand. He lost. Okay? When we're saying, Makebi Zulu, don't stand. We know what we're talking about. It's better for you to be presented with Attorney General, Vice President. Big post. Even number 3 post in the country. Foreign Affairs, something like that. Now, when they came, I'm talking to people on Facebook. Okay? I'm not bringing any confusion among PF members. You are the ones confusing yourselves. My own is, let Makebi Zulu stay away. Away is for his safety. People have told me, stay away from Makebi Zulu. Don't talk about Makebi Zulu. Who injure you? It's okay. Injure me. Insult me. Call me all sorts of names. I will never support the candidature of Makebi Zulu. It is not right. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not in 2026. But in 2031, no problem. Movita said, come and rejoin UPND. I'm not part of any political party. No. Because now, it's like people use us emotionally. We get close to them. We now say, wow, yeah, you're doing well as a lawyer. Then, boom, I want to stand as president. I'm still processing this level of deception and betrayal. It's deception. In fact, I feel betrayed. I feel betrayed. How many names did we call HH over the impasse? What did we call HH? We've called him all sorts of names. Then the very person who has been part of the impasse now says, I want to stand as president. I, Lillian Mutambo, I've said it in audios. I, Lillian Mutambo, will never support the candidature of Makebi Zulu only in the whole Zambia. The rest, no. Give me even Mudiokera, no problem. But Makebi Zulu, no. Big, no. No. It is not right. It doesn't sit well for our elders, for the churches, for everybody, for the fact that ECL remains unburied. No. And for those of you who are trying to comfort yourselves, is he the one who's holding the body? The fact is, you could have come up to negotiate with HH. If you want to be a president, you must be able to negotiate with the president and show leadership. Okay? Show leadership through that. You have failed to bury ECL. You want to be president to who? For who? How? Where? When? Who will allow you? These are the sentiments that people are sharing. It's you, Loveness, who's mad. Please, get out. Piss off. Block. It's you who's mad. You understand? If Dr. Chimba Kambwidi can be in jail for 5 months for simply saying, abatonga, ababemba what? You are telling me HH will spare Makebi Zulu. Mule kwata mano, mweba de sapotefia upo. Mule kwata mano. Wo polo moshu. This is an abomination. That's not enough reason. No, okay, wait. Take this on the screenshot. Whatever will happen to Makebi Zulu, I will blame all of you that supported his candidature. In fact, the family should come and cry for you. The family should come to you and tell what you are doing is pure selfish intention. You should never ever have even put Makebi Zulu's name forward. He himself should have never even come to Zambia to stand. It's not about being scared of anyone. You are taking yourself to someone like HH. What will happen to Makebi Zulu? Please, I hope you are ready for your heartbreak. I hope you are ready to advocate on your social media little platforms with no influence. Because what is coming, it will be a blow. Did you see what happened to Nakachinda? Did you see it coming? You didn't see it. I shared on my page. Nakachinda will be arrested for 18 months. What did you tell me? He cannot be arrested. He can't. Where is Nakachinda today? Let Makebi lose at the convention after trying his luck. Well, according to what people are planning, they've even shifted to his house. People are going to his house every day. Nah, Chitako. That's a new PF secretariat. Anyway, somebody saying that's true. Makebi Zulu is taking advantage of the situation. Pure deception. Once Isaac, you cannot be disappointed in me. I'm not attacking him. He should have stayed away. Simple as that. It's morally wrong for him to stand. And he's saying the family has asked him to do so. Really? Wupiani? Wupiani? Which family has asked him to do so? You want me to show you the messages I have on my phone? People should not lie to you. As far as I'm aware, the family is not involved. He's on his own. Which family has asked him? He just maybe told them he wants to go and stand. But that doesn't mean... But if they're the ones who've asked him to do so, for me, I can tell you, because you are now taking HH for a ride. And in all honesty, it's unfair. If you really mean well, you could have dialogued with HH, let so, then we bury. Then you say you want to stand. Not like this. Nah. Anyway, guys, nothing happens to MZ8. The cover is sealed. Okay. That's what you said about other people. Yeah? That's what you said. You don't know your opponent, HH. You have not mastered him. From what I've seen, you have not mastered him. Yes, Angel, I talk a lot because I'm talking to people who are stubborn. Okay? Very stubborn people. Angel is Siawan Misekela. No wonder Siawan laughs, and that's why people run away from you. Because if people are giving you advice, on top of that, and somebody will be lying that you've given money. You've given money to who? When people are struggling, they don't even have talk time. They are sending us messages and we buy them talk time. True supporters of PF, they are broke. They have no money. And then you want me to just be watching you and be clapping for you. Even HH, I'm still part of UPND. I was telling him off. This thing you are doing, Nishna Papa Fena Daniel. That's how I am. You can't stop me from speaking. But Lily, were you not praising him for agreeing with the state? Are you listening to what I'm saying? Are you listening what I'm saying? I said, we stood by Makebi Zulu. We said Makebi Zulu, what he was doing was right. Then if we have now heard that he's coming to stand. Like one person came on the audio and said, the reason why she's not happy is because Makebi Zulu didn't call her to say he wants to stand. That's why. No. It's unacceptable to leave ECL in a fridge and you want to stand as president. I will never tolerate this. This intention. And I will never support anywhere. Me, I've even made enemies over Makebi Zulu matter. All the women that I was part with, I brought them together, diaspora. They've gathered somewhere and said they'll be supporting Makebi Zulu. I said, Makebi Zulu is not going anywhere. They are looking at politics of, no, you have stood by the Lungu family. Oh, you're a very good man. A politician, a very good man. You are down. You are very down. All of you women that have gathered and are supporting Makebi Zulu, you are down. He is using you. If truly that's his intention, he wants to stand, you are all down. You know, you stood by the family. You're a very good man. I always want to cry. I feel like crying. Of course, he needed to gain political mileage, mate. This is politics. It's not a love affair. You make me feel so sorry. Oh, you're such a good... You'll be the one crying. Hey, I didn't know you'd be like this. Hey, you have changed. Why? You, when a snake is coming, you think the snake will come in, I'm coming to bite you. Look at what happened to the Garden of Eden. I shall eat this apple. So you women that are enticing people to join Makebi Zulu, you are Eve. You are taking them to Adam. You are giving Adam the apple. And then the nakedness, the truth will come out when it's too late. Makamba too late. No one on the ballot paper. Muga shale fenomba. No what? Cry babies. You'll be crying. Yeah. Baby. Well, in Tanzania, a woman. If a woman did it, what more a man HH? If a woman did it, a woman, this is a picture there, down there. All of them are out. After that, they swear in. What about a man? HH even went to go and learn. And his two best friends now, Tanzania and Mozambique, they are teaching him how to be tactical. Like what we learned in diplomatic training. tactical. Makebi Zulu is the chosen one for where? Please. Stop that nonsense of calling anyone chosen. The chosen one is Tasila Lungu, not Makebi Zulu, I beg. We need MZ and BM, so what are you telling me? Iwe. Mishek wafmamukusunda? Elo abuka? Please, respect us here. Don't even know where the conversation has come from. As the president should not be anywhere near the body. What if he's using strategy to win? He is seeing it and wants to start. Okay. Now I'm thinking like HH. You say that HH should not see the body because he will collect something. Does it mean that only those who want to be president can see the body so they should collect what they need to collect? Imo, when I'm a sovereign. I beg. Don't make me start thinking otherwise. A woman in Tanzania, my brother DJ Lungu, ukuba sepa, ukuba kakisha. What more? A man. Chaba kaka chisamia once. This is the picture here. All of them, they're out now. What are they going to do? Rerun. Tabari pop a ballot. So there are some things. Avoid them for now. Let us fight the battle with people already in the country. We have KBF, Sebastian Koplande, we have Socialist Party, Fred Membe, we have Kalawa, we have Brian Munduwile, the guys, Mutoto Fire, all those guys who are trying to stand. And then Makebi Zulu should have stayed away for now. Otherwise, the way HH breaks hearts, he's preparing to strike. And when he strikes, I'm not lost. I'll remind you that I told you. When he strikes, the way did you notice when Nakachinda was arrested? Did I come live? I couldn't breathe. I felt bad. Just like that, Nakachinda is in prison. Why? Because they know that Nakachinda is influential. He will be going around campaigning. And he also speaks Gamwamba. Gamwamba basa. Mukaka. For 18 months. Until next year. So you've brought Makebi Zulu. At least 99% of PF people will be arrested. That's the UPND plan. Even just the day of filing in. If, for example, you say Makebi Zulu is your candidate. The day of filing in. You'll be called to force headquarters for questioning over something. Over a matter. But after that push a day, nomination day is one day. When they close now, there's sorry sir, you can go. We have finished the investigation. Then now he will try to nominate. They've closed. You will now come on Facebook to cry. Hey, boy, you paid it, but we know you write to Makambalet. Even the voters' registration for them to extend for a few days. We have spoken. We have condemned. Where is your voice for PF, for social media? I've not seen you. Then you want to come and insult us that we're working with HH. When I've condemned, they've extended at least up to part 28, which is a miracle. A miracle. And they've deliberately done that because they want to capture the convention. UPND. I tell you, Makebi will not be arrested. That's what people said about Nakachinda. That's what they said even about Kambwide. That's what they said about even Malanje and the rest of the people. That's why I've said, you don't know your opponent, HH. You don't know him. HH will do anything to retain that seat. Anything. And anyone who's in his way, he will get rid of you. Either in jail or you're dead. So you choose one option. Either you run away. Why isn't Tayali that talks? Why isn't he back in Zambia? Why is he talking from afar? Why? Why is Munazulu in jail? Do you even know why he's in jail? That's why I say you don't know your opponent, HH. You don't know him. You don't know the guy. That's why you are so pompous. You think you're in power. And in the 4 years of being in opposition as PF, you don't know how to handle opposition. You don't. Opposition. The only person who does checks and balances that I can even say this person is Kasonde Mwenda. Fred Membe, he tries on his page. Every day he's posting something. This Kasonde Mwenda #1. there is TikTok videos all over. Every day he has something. Even sued Zesco. Umwenso ba PF. But PF they just talk, but why are they pushing Makebi? Why can't they push themselves? Mwenso. They are scared. Tasila will stand up. Tasila wana kashibadia. That one is anointed. Mwenso. It's not about Nakachinda had the case already. Those are trumped up cases that anybody can just make up and say, you didn't underfeed either day. Tell to the court. You understand? Somebody saying is BM clean. As far as I'm aware, he cannot be given a case now. It's too late. But for Makebi Zulu, he will be blocked. That's what I'm trying to say. He will be blocked. Anyway, and it will be a big mistake to even say you want to put Makebi Zulu as candidate. He will be blocked. Banga and attacker for me. That's what I'm telling you. You know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Their plans that they have are evil. Very evil. I'm not a UPND supporter. Since when did I ever support? Team A, Tawesha. Yeah. Kumbusa said we'll support whoever win. Yes. Whoever will win, we'll all support. But we're saying Makebi Zulu should stay away. That's all I said. I'm not against anyone from PF to stand, but Makebi Zulu should stay away. For now. It is for his safety. Because Wakamu blocker. I'm not UPND. How am I supporting UPND indirectly? Your own opponent, you have not mastered your own opponent. Can I come? You, the same ones, you'll be laughing if I came to Zambia and UPND, UPND. And you're telling me I'm a UPND supporter indirectly. If I'm a supporter of UPND, please, President Hakainde Hichilema, send me $100,000, sir. Please. Only. You are my daddy. Guys, says to shame all these people that I work with you, send me and then I'll post on Facebook that my father HH has sent me money. Oh boy. Why do you think I work with HH? HH should send me money first. Then I'll acknowledge that I work with him. I've never met HH. I've never taken a picture with HH. As far as I'm aware, I'm a nobody to all of you. PF, I'm nobody to you. I'm nobody to UPND. But I am coming to remind you when these things happen. I wish you listened. Kesamieba. Hey, do you know those days I was not even really in politics for the past few years? Then I saw a video at wait it up. Okay, pesa. When I saw the video, I said, but this man, no. I said, look at this man that was begging for votes, now talking like this. I said, the people change. I passed, I saw that. Then he took a minyonkola pamokosh. Isn't that what he's been saying? HH is a mafia, my friend. The politics we're doing some things to forever to Aishiba. And got na some advisor I could Nigeria. Yeah. That one has no heart for even PF. The deportation that happened to him, he will never forget. So do the. He came out when Kambwili was in hospital. CR1 came out. We've heard that Kambwili is sick. Don't make a mistake to remove him. Let him stay there. Let him enjoy his sentence. In fact, find another case. CR1, he said that. Did you see them even move or shake when I would write on my page, please, but Shima Kambwili's BP is 200 over 500. Did you see HH move? CR1 told him, don't. So, if we are telling you that this move you are making, you will come and say how Maria Salome, she's on bail, and yet we have this one, he has done this and that. Hey. Even Mama Makandolu, when she was being interrogated, I did a video. I said, Mom, no, leave this woman alone. Leave this woman alone. Eh? They called her. You think UPND care? Honestly, for me, if I was UPND opponent, I'm doing politics. It was all a BP. I saw a picture of Niswa Kale, because Niswa, I know him, he's a brother. Niswa Naina, and then I'm sure you will remember. That was our next year. Next year, it will be tough. Yeah, Vavamuka. Next year. To remove HH, how tukakose. I'm telling you. HH, before winning 2021, he tried 3 or 5 times during the process. He was being refined until he won. Let Makebi start now also beginning. Yes, me, I'm saying I'll be his campaign manager in 2031, not 2026, please. Please, 2026 is very delicate. It will be very brutal. Makebi Zulu watch Sungu. No, he needs to be in a, an already existing government. No problem. But for this one next year, kabe feedback oko. So you are who na Makebi and Ukona Zambia Rise. What do you think you are? Get out. It's you who are down. In fact, I feel sorry for all of you. Anyway, guys, I need to make some phone calls and my battery is now 5%. It's been wonderful talking to you. And Makebi Zulu, no hard feelings. As a sister, I'm just advising that this Akainde Chilema is on another level. For now, you should have stayed away. For now. But it's your choice. Be ready and be prepared for what is coming. In Mukoweko and all those places, you've seen how people stay there. You don't want that type of environment. Anyway, guys, take care. See you. And today is Dr. Edgar Chagolungu's birthday. Happy birthday, sir. Mama Esther Lungu. We celebrate your husband's birthday. And we celebrate those that were released by Samia Suluhu in Tanzania. All of them were released yesterday. And for those who are intending to stand on the patriotic front, good luck with the convention on the 20th of November. Let's see what will come out from there. Otherwise, it's going to be a battle. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. See you on my next video. I need to press this before the...